GUESA, high-quality agricultural products, made in Venezuela for the world. Historically, India and China have been the world-leading producers of sesame. Venezuela, since the 50s, has become a prominent figure in the production of this commodity, which is used for the manufacturing of bread and desserts, the production of pure sesame oil, and in a significant percentage for international markets. In 1992, a group of young Venezuelan professionals specialized in the areas of agricultural engineering and sesame production set out on an ambitious agricultural project aimed at supporting the development of the Turin area in the middle western part of Venezuela to bridge paths for the sesame export to international markets. The beginning of the company was not easy. Human talent had to be trained in order to successfully meet the challenge. The necessary infrastructure had to be built to ensure the production, the quality, and the quantity of the product over time. And last but not least, to coach a group of agricultural producers keen on the idea to build an agro-industrial conglomerate that gave the project feasibility. The first years of the business were extremely difficult. To negotiate with grains, the producer's trust is required as most of them deliver their crops on consignment, and they must be paid in accordance with the agreed terms. In 1992, we began to buy sesame in Aço Portuguesa facilities with the support of the late engineer Oscar Borges. Then in 1993, we continued in Aço Portuguesa, and since then with the support of engineer Rafael Serrada. The first truck we received contained 8,000 kilograms brought from a producer named Rafael Perez from the Monte Valley in Trujillo State. On the other hand, it is necessary to get good customers in the countries where we export our products, customers who abide by and honor their commitments. Venezuela has progressed on a large-scale growth of sesame. Since the national average of a producer is 50 hectares, with an average yield of 400 kilograms per hectare, the world average of which is 500 to 550 kilograms. This indicator shows that we have important work to do in order to reach the average world production, and at the same time that we are on the right track. Venezuela is ranked as the fourth largest producer in Latin America after Paraguay, Mexico, and Guatemala that harvest between 25,000 and 30,000 tons per year. GUESA's human talent is made up of 113 workers who commonly held positions in technical or field areas, quality, plant and maintenance, warehouse, dispatch, governmental agencies, customs logistics, administration, accounting, and physical safety in order to maintain and develop the project and its markets. GUESA consists of an industrial plant that comprises a production area of 18,340 square meters, equipment for processing and selection of sesame, and a committed group of people who do their best day after day to achieve an excellent quality product in order to meet the requirements of the markets it serves. 90% of sesame is mainly exported to Mexico and Guatemala, secondarily to a number of Asian countries, and 5% for domestic consumption. But we have realized that international markets are heavily depending on the quality of the seed. So approximately 5 years ago, we set up a seed genetic improvement program. The idea was of being competitive in international markets, having as a standard a white seed and a big seed. Therefore, we began to work on it. In fact, we formed a technical team made up of 5 people, an engineer, a plant breeder, 2 agricultural engineers, and a young man who started working with us. So we are working hard to obtain a white seed and a big seed. We did it indeed, and we have been able to compete in international markets. GUESA's fundamental basis is the production of quality seeds and of excellent phenotypic characteristics. To this end, it has a sowing area of 20 hectares and a greenhouse in the Aguera area, where the genetic seeds are developed and selected, and they are delivered to the producers for growing. GUESA allies agricultural producers receive these seeds specially selected as well as consultancy plans in order to ensure high production performances per hectare and financing and purchasing of their crops at the best market prices. Thanks to this effort, GUESA has an area of 25,000 hectares of land for a yearly production of 10,000 tons of seed. My relationship with GUESA has always been very good with payment, the treatment of the seed, with the new varieties they are developing, the technical part, very thoughtful, the administrative part, the owners. Everything is and has been and will be, we hope, in the future. We will keep having these conditions. Well, when you begin working with them, they are really committed to us. Always they visit us weekly, telling us what is needed for the crop and what we have to do. I'm very pleased with GUESA Company and its staff, with everything, because there are. GUESA has good technicians, good area bosses, engineers. They have everything. We have need of nothing. Constantly they visit the crops weekly. They are committed to the preparation. They are committed to the development of the plant. They are committed in the harvest period and during the reception as well. They have helped me a lot, really, with everything, really, economically with seeds, with inputs, with seed reception. I'm particularly grateful to them. Yet GUESA's effort does not end with the agro-industrial process. Its work goes far beyond, respecting the spiritual and human values which are at the very heart of its shareholders' thought. We founded GUESA with a family concept. Besides having a profitable company, we wanted to start up a company guided by the highest human values. We not just created a company, but a family. We are very concerned about the daily environment of each one of our members. We support them in any difficulty, and we make sure that their living standards improve each year. Through its social area, it develops leisure activities for workers and their families, such as sports promotion through 2 soccer teams, birthday parties for co-workers, their children and families, and vacation plans, among others. Likewise, it performs a deep social work among the communities where it is established, through different support programs to education and religious values, based upon a profound devotion to Virgin Coromoto, patroness of Venezuela, and venerated in the community of Guanara, where she appeared more than 365 years ago in our Portuguese estate. And the program Hola Solidaria Soup Kitchen, that offers food on weekends to more than 400 people in the Turin community. These actions aim at contributing to the growth of the family as the fundamental basis for the complete development of the individual. This effort has been compensated with the acceptance of its products in the market served, and in the praise of the co-workers as a serious company, with profound religious values and moral principles that guide the everyday work, with a high recognition of human value. GUESA looks to the future with understanding that food production is a worldwide scope. With this in mind, the company has been undergoing a diversification and growth process to offer other quality agricultural items via the production and supply of chia, mung bean, and azuki, which are high-demanded products in the United States and Asia. I've been asked, what are the functions of each position? And my answer is always, we all have the same functions to achieve the success of GUESA. We face the future with faith, and we are decided to continue working on our growth on our producers' growth and on our customers' growth, and mainly on our country's growth. GUESA is an agro-industrial company with a strong social sense, oriented through the creative contribution of its people to the generation of value for its environment and shareholders, to the planned investment for the orderly growth of its infrastructure, to the unwavering commitment with its customers and suppliers, and to the support to the communities where it is established in order to contribute to the development and promotion of the high-quality agricultural products made in Venezuela for the world.